What's up, Familysteaders? I hope everyone having a great morning, great evening, great afternoon. Today we're harvesting 3 varieties of onions. We have Stuttgarter onions right here, red baron onions in the middle, and snowball onions right here. 3 things that we're going to do different next time to make sure we have a better harvest than this one. Number 1, we're going to add a lot more organic plant matter to make sure our soil is nice and loose, and we're going to make sure we cover it up with grass clippings because onions don't like to be dried out. They like to stay moist and they like to get a lot of water. Number 2, we're going to make sure that we make this right here raised up like this. The third thing we're going to do is make sure we don't plant our onion sets too deep. We think this time we planted them a little bit too deep. So those are the 3 things we're going to do to make sure we have a better onion harvest next time. Do you think these sweet potatoes right here are going to give us a better harvest than those back there? The difference between these and those back there is that this garden bed is raised off the ground. These are just planted in the ground, covered with grass clippings. These sweet potatoes are mixed with red clay and topsoil, and those back there are mixed with sandy soil and topsoil. Let us know in the comment section if you get excited like we do when harvesting root vegetables, because it's a surprise and you never know what you're gonna get and how your harvest is gonna be until it's time for harvest. So let's get into it. Let's see how we did our first time growing onions. First thing we're gonna harvest is our Stuttgarter onions. So let's see how these did. From the looks of it, this one looked like it did better than this one. This is our first one we pulled up. Look at it. No bulb at all. It's our first onion harvest, no bulb. All right, let's check this one out. This one did better than that one, but still not our ideal onion bulb. See what this look like. I think it's look the same as the first one. So I'm guessing they're definitely probably not ready. I'm guessing these were not ready to harvest. Like we said, out of those 3 things that we need to do for a better harvest, make sure we add more organic plant matter so our soil is nice and loose, so our onions can grow easily with no stress. Look, that's what we got. So this is all we got from our Stuttgarter onion harvest. Now let's harvest some of our red baron onions. Let's see what they look like. Let's see. We got another skinny onion. Hope all of them don't look like this. Either way, we'll do better next time. Let us know in the comment section if you have any tips or knowledge of how we can get better onion harvest next time, and not all of these skinny long onions, no bulbs. Pretty sure all of these look the same. Yep. Smells like 1,000 onions in the backyard right now. Oh, our first onion bulb. Out of all the onions we pull, this is the first one that actually looks like a bulb. I thought these was Red Baron, but I think this is a Stuttgart onion. Check it out. Not too bad. Okay, let's check this one out. Another long skinny onion. Now out of all the onions that we have in this section, this one looked like it did the best from the top of it. So I wonder how big this one is. It's not even big. Look at it. It's long and skinny, but it's just a little bit thicker. Our snowball onion section, we only have 1, 2, 3. We planted a lot more than 3. That's exactly why I said that I think we planted our onions too deep. So next time we'll make sure not to plant them that deep. Let's see. Yeah. Snowball onion. Another little mini onion. Another mini snowball onion. This is our last onion. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely planted these onions too deep. Looked like it had to do a lot of work just to come to the top of the soil. That's why I think they look like this. So please give us any advice or knowledge you have about growing onions so we can have a better onion harvest next time. So this is what our onion harvest looked like our first time growing onions. A bunch of long skinny onions. These are the Red Baron onions. These are the snowball onions. And right here, these are the Stuttgart onions. This is our best onion bulb right here. This is the worst onion harvest on YouTube. Now what I'm gonna do to make sure we have a better onion harvest next time is Broadfork this section right here. Make sure it's nice and loose. Add some compost, more organic plant matter. And we're gonna make sure they're raised garden beds, like right here with the sweet potatoes. This is a lot of red clay where we had our onions. Like a red block. So that's why we need to add more organic matter and compost right here so it can be nice and loose. So this is what it looked like after we're done Broadfork in this area. So now that we have our garden rows ready, we're gonna add more compost and see can we have a better onion harvest next time. We are also gonna plant some onion sets in our 30-gallon compost container to see which one give us a better harvest, our container or our garden rows.
What's 5? Oh. 5 times 5 equals 25.